Hello everybody, this is Tommy the Great here. I'm sorry that's been a lot of pauses on my YouTube channel, but there's been a lot of drama in my life the last few months, so I haven't been in the mood to upload any new videos, but hopefully things are gonna get better from now on, so I'm back again. This time I'm going to have another Japanese wonder. If you liked my Kiara Pami Pami video, you're probably gonna like this one too. And this time I'm gonna review this one. This is a anime series called Sakura Diaries. First you have the main character, his name is Toma Inaba. And then, as a second main character, you have his, his cousin called Urara. And this cousin has a really good friend called Kumi, who is always there and supports her when she's feeling bad and everything.
Well, we only met once, a long time ago.
You only met once?
It happened 6 years ago when I was in 6th grade. His family and mine went on vacation in Kamakura that year. And then we...
No way!
And then you have the strange beauty of the movie, Mieko. So how does this movie start? Well, the movie starts with Toma, and he's on his way to university, and he's trying to get into 3 different universities. One of them is the biggest one called Keio University, And he's just signing there because he doesn't think he's gonna get in there. It's too high grades and he is a loser, so he's never gonna get in there. But he wants it anyway, just as a trophy. So he goes to this university. Before he goes to this university, he's checking in on a hotel to take tests for the other 2 ones. But things doesn't go as he wants, because a strange woman shows up and starts to seduce him and starts undressing in his bed. And he's like, who is this? And then she slips. She says something about Tonma. And Tonma is a name he hasn't heard for ages. So when she says Tonma, he's like, what? Wait, how do you know that name?
Did she call me Toma? How does she know my name?
Damn it.
Dark! Tonma, you idiot! You stupid jerk!
Did she just call me Tonma? That's my nickname from when I was a kid.
After a while, he gets angry at her and throws her out and tells her to leave him alone. And then she sneezes at him. This makes him sick, so he fails on the 2 tests. And then he goes to the Keio University, and while he's there, he meets a really beautiful girl, and he doesn't know who that girl is. But he wants to win her heart, so a while after this, they get the results.
I have to be on that list.
And he fails. He doesn't get into this university. So he's about to tell Keio about this. Sorry, Mieko I mean. He's about to tell Mieko about this, but Mieko just tells some other guys that whoever she was going to be with, she wants it to be someone who is in the Keio University.
My boyfriend absolutely has to be a student at Keio. Has to be a student at Keio. Has to be a student at Keio.
Has to be a student at Keio.
So he makes up this lie that if he has gotten into Keio, then he can be with this girl. And it doesn't end well. So all this time he's going to live at his cousin's place, because he can't live in a hotel all the time. And when he comes into the cousin's place, he meets that girl, which he found before. And when he finds out that this girl who was trying to seduce him is his cousin...
My hands are soapy right now. The door's open, so just come on in.
Jeez. Not very cautious, is she? Well, if she's anything like her dad, she's probably ugly and covered with horrible acne. I'm coming in. It's the call girl.
I can't believe you're still calling me that. You really did forget all about me, didn't you, Tonma? My name is Urara Kasuga.
Excuse me. But that night, you're my uncle's.
Right, I'm your cousin. Silly.
Well, first he gets a little bit afraid, but at the same time he's like, wow, she's beautiful. And he's going to live there for a while because her father is away for a while. And so he starts living there with her. And as the time goes by and they start seeing each other all the time, feelings are starting to develop because she is madly in love with him because she remembers him from something that happened many years ago. And he doesn't know how to act because one part of her still wants that girl Mieko, but another part of him wants to be with his cousin Urara. And as they live together, they get closer together, they start thinking about having sex together, at least he wants to have that. He thinks anyway. And they get closer and closer and closer and closer. And the more he spends time with his cousin, the more he realizes that he's starting to get feelings for her.
Rain is nice, you know. No matter how many tears you shed, no one even notices.
Suddenly, in the midst of my living hell, I saw a warm, shimmering light, and I felt as though I'd found something truly beautiful. Urara.
Huh?
I love you.
Tonma? It's okay. You don't have to worry ever again. No matter what happens, no matter how bad things may get, I promise I will protect you. I will protect you.
I knew that love was a taboo for cram school students like me. But at that moment, it was too late, and our story had already begun.
But I don't want to spoil anything about the movie. So let's talk about the other characters here. We have, which I said, Urara, which is his cousin. And she's had feelings for him for a long time. You get to know why she started to get feelings for him, but you can say that she was going through a hell in her life and she was really depressed and sad. And her cousin made her... her cousin helped her through this mess. And then we have Komi, and she is Urara's best friend. Urara is his cousin. And Mieko... what can you tell? Sorry. Komi, I mean. She is hyperactive, she's always talking about sex, and she's like the total opposite of Urara, and she's very, very strange. And she's having a crush on some guy in Toma's school. So, anyway, the drama continues because Urara and Komi knows that Toma failed at this university test, but he's lying to Mieko so they can be together. But the question for Urara now is she going to be honest with Mieko and tell him that he failed so she can have him for himself, or is she going to let them be with each other? And I don't want to spoil any more about this story, but I can tell you that this is definitely, it's very, the voice acting is pretty horrible. Especially, I'm using the English voices. I know you're gonna hate me for this, because most people really use the Japanese voices, but I'm using the English voices, sorry. And the voice acting is pretty horrible. But the story is great, and it contains a lot of depth. It has some of those weird moments when you have, like, this instance. You see, like, his head is, yeah, fucked up. Completely fucked up. And it also has a lot of serious moments, so I really love this, and it has a lot to do with love. Here you have the characters in the movie. First you have This, I think, is Miyako. They don't look as they should in the movie. And here you have Urara, that's his cousin, together with her friend, Komi. And, well, here is, again, Urara. Urara and Tolma is like... there is no picture of Tolma here, I think, so we'll skip him. But anyway, you should have seen some clips up here, so you should have seen him anyway. So, anyway, after concluding this video, which is about two cousins who are starting to get feelings for each other after they haven't seen each other for like 6 years, I think it is, or maybe 4. So, what's your opinion on this? Should cousins be together if they love each other? Is it okay for you? And do you like this movie, this series? Have you seen it? I know that this entire series exists on YouTube, and this one I had to buy on eBay. It was really hard because I live in Sweden, so it's very hard for me to find one which worked in my DVD player, but this one did. So I found it on eBay, and it's existing, obviously, since I have it. I have it. I can tell you that this is the best anime series I've ever seen. I am honest. The two favorite animes I have, it's the movie called Macross Plus, the movie. I really love it. It's about love and everything. And then I have this Sakura Diaries. It's really great. And I think everybody who sees this video should watch it. And the chance is that most of the people who are watching this video has already seen it and wanted to see my review. If I was going to give this some kind of grade, it would be like 10 out of 10 coal, or what you say, lettuce heads? 10 out of 10 anyway, definitely. So maybe 9 because the voice acting is like horrible, but still, anyway, so I think you should check this out. Sakura Diaries, and I'm gonna put a link down here or up there, I don't know, YouTube changes layout all the time. So we have it there, maybe. But it should be here when I'm making this video down there sometime. Because the entire series exists on YouTube and complete with subtitles, so I'm gonna link it. But if you want to spend some money, this one cost me 30... I don't know. But anyway, it costs maybe 200-300 Swedish crowns, which should be around $15, maybe $20, something like that. So it's a pretty fair price, plus shipping. But yeah, that's what I can tell about this. You've probably seen some clips up here now. I should have if I'd done this video right. So, my questions for this video. What do you think about cousins being together? Do you think it's weird? Do you think it's disgusting? Do you think it's beautiful? I think after seeing this movie, it's definitely beautiful. And what more can you say? I don't have much to say. What do you have to say? Leave a comment here, and of course, subscribe, milk, subscribe, and a parrot called Jim. And that's what I'm gonna say today. For tomorrow could be this way too. I'm honestly not sure which direction tomorrow is. But I think that the next video I'm gonna do won't have so much with Japan to do, but instead I'm gonna make a video. It was actually my cousin who showed me a group called Blood on the Dance Floor, and I think that when I get the time and I want to take the chance to not get sued, I don't know if they care about copyright material, stuff like that, but I'm going to make a review of of their CD Evolution and some other songs, because Blood on the Dance Floor is a really nice band. And in the beginning I was pretty much against them. I was like, oh, Blood on the Dance Floor, they only have some crap music, they have like one good song. But after Evolution came, they have some really good songs. But that's for another video. So, today, leave comments. What do you think about cousins being together? What do you think about this series? Do you like anime? Anything you can find. And if you even found this video, please make a comment, because most people don't know my channel. So spread the word. Oh, and another more thing. I know I'm talking a lot about leaving a comment, but you know that you're not a woman or a man or a kid or a grandparent or whatever you are until you've left one. So, with that I'm going to say arrivederci, and check out my hair, it's purple. It should be purple because the hairdresser did some fucked up work, so it's like purple that's diminishing into black, but it's something. And I also have this really cool shirt. You can buy this shirt at threadless.com. It's an angel sitting on a gunga, whatever it's called, calling English, sorry. And on the back there is like It's hard to check now, but I think you see the picture here. This look derpy. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and have some fun while watching Sakura Diaries below. Or even better, buy it. Goodbye!